Hi guys, and welcome to another episode. So this one's the last episode. This is the final episode in the little mini-series I've been doing on the Underworld and the Fissure of Woe. And this final episode is basically dedicated to a huge, big, long fight we have at the end of all things with Dhuum, the previous god of death. It's a really fun fight. It's a really difficult fight. It's probably right up there as one of the hardest ones in the game. Maybe only Malik's comes close. It's very tough. I was very, very tense. We've got no idea if I'm going to survive this. And as you may know, if you've watched the end of the previous episode, don't even ask, I stupidly unflagged one of my heroes. So while I'm wandering around in there, now Dhuum is trying to kill me and I'm completely unprepared for it, and the fight just goes all a little bit tits up. So as a little bit of a disclaimer there, I do end up swearing quite a lot at the start, so do bear with me. I was very nervous, very tense. And the commentary probably does suffer a little bit, but you know what, I watched it back and it's quite funny to see me run around like a headless chicken. So yeah, that's what this final episode is going to be. I hope you enjoy it. Let's watch. Oh shit, what just happened? No, oh fuck, I just accidentally unflagged my guys. Oh dear, this isn't good. Okay, shit. Okay, how can I explain this? I need to flag my guys. Fuck, why did I do that? I'm such a moron. Okay, hold on. So basically, through the encounter, oh shit, he will be summoning minions. Actually, I'm not that worried, I don't think. He'll be summoning, so get your guys flagged apart, right? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. There wasn't anything I wanted to do out there, was it? No. Okay, so through the encounter, he'll be summoning minions. Really, you want to focus on the minions more than anything else because they can keep building up. That paragraph that was back at the start of the King Frozenwind mentioned, resurrection is disabled here. They do something really interesting. With resurrection here in this battle, you cannot be resurrected. If you die in the Underworld, if you die in this fight, you'll actually turn into a spirit. And as a spirit, you will be able to return to the battlefield. So if you die, you end up at the Forgotten Vale in that little town, as we went to before, and you can speak to the mayor and he'll return you. There is some dialogue there. I did go off camera and I've recorded I record me attempting to get that dialogue. I'll go into that more later. So we will see it all. But that's basically what happens if anyone in your party dies here. You can't be resurrected by normal means. And then once you're back as a spirit, if you die again, then that's it. It's game over. As a spirit, you get some special skills. Basically, this fight, you can see this bar down here called Doom's Rest. All the Reapers are using a special skill, which is slowly raising this bar. Really, you can't kill, or you shouldn't kill Dhuum until the Doom's Rest bar is at max. So when it's at rest, when it's at max, you'll be able to come through and kill him and seal him back inside the Hall of Judgment as before. And that's the idea. You can actually, if you do enough damage, he's got about 80,000 health, so it takes a hell of a long time to kill him. But if you're lucky, you can actually pull off enough damage and kill him before the Doom's Rest. That used to cause people to glitch out of the server, which was really like a massive slap in the face, really, because it was just like, oh yeah, we killed him super quick, we're amazing, and then really, you just get kicked out. I don't know if that bug is still there. In one of my test runs, I almost killed him before the Doom's Rest was full, but I was so scared of the bug, I ended up like putting everybody onto passive for ages, just until we had enough time. It was difficult though, because you've got to keep fighting the minions. These minions, as I say, when you come back as a ghost, you get all these different skills. You get one which will fill your which will fill his Doom's Rest, so you can help out the Reapers when you come back as a spirit. You get another skill. Shit, I almost got killed there. That wouldn't have been good. You get another skill. Hold on, let me just make sure everybody's okay. Yeah, you get another skill, sorry, God, I need to focus, which takes these minions that he's got here, and it will seal them, and it will make them your allies for like 60 seconds or something. It's actually a terrible skill. It sounds like it's a cool idea because it can keep the minions under control. It actually does the exact opposite. If you're using this skill, it's called Encased Skeletal. It will slowly, the champions and minions will build up and up and up, and you won't be able to kill them, because while they're allied with you, they're immune to damage. So they will slowly build up and up and up and up, and then eventually you have a situation where there's like 20 minions around and you'll get screwed over. Now this is one of the big problems when you're playing with heroes, because if you're playing with heroes, the heroes are just going to keep spamming Encased Skeletal. So there's an added complication. If you're playing with 7 heroes, the second one of them dies while you're in the middle of this fight, you also have to go into their skill bar and manually disable the skills. There are some other skills. There's like a heal skill that they use as well, which is a good idea to disable. So there suddenly is a lot of micromanagement to focus on if your people are dying, which is why it's so important that you have enough defense to be able to survive against Dhuum. Okay, I'm going to stop cluttering up my screen now. Shit, did I just die? Oh no, I just died. Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, well I can get you the footage anyway. Fuck, how did I die? What the hell happened? Okay, well, you come back as a ghost. This isn't good. And you can speak to him. He says, "My deepest sorry for your loss, my friend. Do you wish to face Dhuum again? Even as a spirit, you may still sway the course of battle." Now, you come back into the fight. Oh, my God. How did I die? That isn't good. Am I lacking armor or something? Shit. Okay. Alright, well, basically, the other massive thing about this fight against Dhuum is he's got... Oh, is it because of my death penalty? Yes, it was. Shit! Okay, he's got another skill. Sorry, he's got another skill that when he uses it, he will give you a slight bit of death penalty. When you reach 60% death penalty, you see you just gave me some death penalty. When anyone on the team reaches 60% death penalty, they will be automatically killed and turned into a spirit, which is what you just saw happen to me. I wasn't paying attention. So to avoid this, you've got a couple of techniques you can use. You can use death penalty remover, like these 4-leaf clovers that I've been spamming here, or as a ghost. Oh, Dhuum speaking. He says he laughs at your pathetic attempts to harm him. Haha. You can either use death penalty remover or... Shit, what just happened? Fuck, they're being encased. Somebody's dead. Who's dead? One of my allies is dead. And he's spamming skills. Razza. Fuck, no, not Razza. Okay, hold on. So what you wanted to do is disable skill 5 and skill 3 if one of your heroes dies. This is going far worse than I thought it was going to. This isn't good. Oh no, this isn't good. So can you see how these minions are building up now? I might fail this. I'm serious now, guys. I might fail this. This is not going well. Oh my God, I thought I could do commentary while playing this game, but clearly I can't. Hold on. So here are our skills as a ghost. We get Dhuum's Rest, which we can use. You see that skill, that pulsing skill here? This is Dhuum's Judgment. I was supposed to talk about this ages ago. Basically, Dhuum's Judgment, shit, heal me up, will do loads of damage to everyone in the area. Now, you might have seen all the way through the Underworld, I had a skill called Pain Inverter. Pain Inverter, if you use it on him when he's using Dhuum's Judgment, you will just do a crap load of damage. I mean, an unbelievable amount of damage to him, and that's one of the best ways to kill him. You don't need the skill. Now that I'm dead, I can't use it, which is really annoying. And the other skill I've got is Save Yourselves. Generally, that's very important if you want to survive the Reaping of Dhuum effect. Shit, this is why I'm not doing so well. I didn't have my con set up. That will help a lot. If you really want to, feel free to use a concept. You don't have to use one. But this Armor of Salvation protects you from loads of damage when he uses Dhuum's Judgment. Basically, think of Dhuum's Judgment as just like the ultimate attack that will do loads of damage to everybody on your team. And if you don't have the necessary defenses, it will wipe you out. I mean, I'm serious now. It's a very, very dangerous attack. What else can I mention? If you're using a concept, if you're using Shelter and Save Yourselves, you should have ample defenses. This is why you need lots of party-wide healing, because he will attack everyone in the party essentially very quickly. So a lot of copies of Protective of Cowlai will be very handy for that. So yeah, just keep focusing on the champions. If you die, I'm actually so shocked I died here. If you die, you can use Dhuum's Rest, as I say, which will help charge the bar, which I'll probably just start spamming from here on out. The healing is okay. I guess I could start using that every now and then. Never use Encase, as I said. And Reversal of Death will remove people's death penalty, which is very nice. So if you, so basically there's a tactic that you can do. If you go into the fight, you can sacrifice one of your heroes before the fight's actually started, so that he becomes a ghost right from the off. And by doing that, then that ghost will be able to keep using Reversal of Death on your friends, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's much easier if you're using some party-wide death penalty removal, though. It just makes things a lot simpler. Of course, I was doing commentary there. I completely forgot, and that got me killed. So here comes another Judgment of Dhuum. You can interrupt Judgment of Dhuum. You can use skills that will help it be interrupted. You can do all kinds of stuff. I've actually seen, if you, after a while in the fight, if you manage to actually interrupt Judgment of Dhuum, you will eventually be able to... he'll actually start trying to use it twice in a row, and actually saw it in one of my test runs that we managed to interrupt it twice in a row. Like, it was just interrupt it. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, key things to focus on here with with this battle is always focus on the minions and the champion first. Really, if you've got the defense to survive Judgment of Dhuum, you'll probably be able to survive the whole fight as long as you keep focusing on these champions that you're summoning and the minions that you're summoning. It's those that are going to become the problem later on, because they can build up and up and up, like I said, using Encase Skeletal. Now, aside from those two things, the fight really isn't that bad. You should be fine. This has been a disaster, but only because I stupidly unflagged Norgu there. Why did I do that? If I hadn't, we would have started out flagged and had a con set up, and it really wouldn't have been too bad. Generally, this fight is very intimidating, but the main problem with it is, as I said earlier in these episodes, if you know that you can actually survive it, like my team is doing fine now, okay? We can clearly survive it. The main thing here is just having the patience and the focus to get through the whole fight. I mean, just don't, like, I've got 30% death penalty there. Who knows how much my other heroes have got. You've just got to keep focusing on that kind of thing. If you let your guard down, you might see somebody's just suddenly drop to death, and that is not what you want to have happen. So yeah, using this skill actually, which I may as well start using, the one that removes death penalty, which is the skill 4, you can actually give people, not yourself, but you can give your allies morale boost. So if we look at Raz's skill bar here, and I use that skill again in a second, I'll heal him. I've got to keep spamming Dhuum's Rest. This fight will go a lot quicker. But if I use it, see now he's on 5% morale boost. So if you sacrifice one of your heroes at the start of the fight, you can use this reversal of death on everyone. You have to use it twice. It gives them 5% every time. But you can use it on everyone, so you can actually go into the fight with a morale boost, which otherwise wouldn't have been possible in the Underworld, because there are no real bosses here, unlike in the Fissure of Woe. So yeah, what else can I mention? I feel like I'm a bit all over the place here, really, because God, that was just a disastrous start. But see, this is only the Judgment of Doom's only doing like 35 damage a pulse. That's because of Shelter and because of the Armor of Salvation. Generally, without defenses like that, you might find later on that oh shit, Raz, are you okay, buddy? You might find that everybody's on just a slither of health. I know that my first attempt against Dhuum, I didn't have that kind of defense. I was using a hero that was an Ether Renewal guy, and it just couldn't stand up to Doom's attack. It was just, everyone was just on barely a slither of health, and we all got completely screwed over. So this is really the big problem, Doom's Judgment. But once you've sorted it out, you should be fine. So I'm going to keep trying to use my skills. It's hard to focus. It's like I feel like I'm playing Polymock, because this isn't an encounter I do much. Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, so it's very odd for me to... I'm going to use some more clovers just in case. I mean, the other thing here is if I was still alive, save yourselves. It's a massive help. You can easily just build adrenaline by attacking Dhuum himself and his champions. And the second you see him using Judgment, you can hit save yourselves. The funny thing is, if you've got an Armor of Salvation and Shelter up and you hit save yourselves, Pain Inverter, usually when he uses Judgment of Dhuum, will just do crap loads of damage across the screen, just loads and loads and loads. But if you've got all of those defenses up, you'll see that Pain Inverter doesn't even do that much damage to him, because he just barely hurts you. He just takes off like a tiny little portion of your health, which I was really looking forward to showing you guys, but now I'm dead and I'm a spirit and I can't. And you can go to hell if you expect me to do another full run of Underworld to show you that. No offense. Like I said, I don't play that much, so I haven't had that many experiences with Reapers dying. I think one Reaper died on one of my test runs, but otherwise it was pretty much fine. So yeah. There's another aspect to this fight. Basically, Dhuum's got a skill where he goes into the ground, as you might have seen him doing a few times already. This skill here, and he pops up, and you might think, what the hell's he doing here? We can't target him. He does it 4 times. He'll come up, he'll hit someone, and then he'll go down. You see that did 200 damage to me. If Shelter was up, which it should have been up, I don't know why it's not up. But if Shelter was up, that would be reduced to like 35 damage, and essentially that means that for the 20 seconds or so that he's pissing about doing that skill, you're just, see, we just interrupted Judgment of Dhuum there. You're perfectly safe, and really that's a brilliant time to finish off minions that he might have been spawning, which haven't been focusing on. Even if you're a spirit like I am right now, it's still very important that you focus on minions, because if you're not focusing on them, your heroes probably won't target them either, so you still need to be focusing on them like that. I should still be using bloody Dhuum's Rest. I bet some of you are really pissed off watching this. Mind you, if any of you are Underworld experts and you've watched all of these episodes of mine, I don't understand why you would have done that, because I've got nothing to teach you. So yeah, I'm just going to keep spamming Dhuum's Rest. See, he's so pissed off with me. He keeps... So, yeah, he's got this skill where he puts 15% death penalty on you just whenever you see it happen. Thing is, that technique I'm talking about, where you sacrifice someone at the start of the fight, they'll have 15% death penalty from dying there, and you won't be able to remove it from them, because the skill to remove death penalty isn't... you can't cast it on yourself, and I think Dhuum just targets whoever's got the highest death penalty all the time. So I found that the person that I sacrificed at the start of the fight tended to be the person that died first, and the only person that died indeed. So I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, not sure what else there is really to say. It's quite a tedious encounter. I'm quite surprised I've talked so long. I thought I was going to have to speed most of this up. As you can see here, Dhuum's Rest is quite high. You can see it goes up a tiny sliver every single time I use Dhuum's Rest, which is quite hilarious. So yeah, as soon as it's high, I'll feel very confident fighting him and trying to do a lot of damage to him. You actually see he's got loads of health here. A brilliant way to kill him is Pain Inverter. Sadly, now that I've not got Pain Inverter, it's going to take me fucking ages to take him out, so I will have to cut it. Like, as you can see, his health bar is still ridiculously high, so that's actually really annoying, because I was hoping to do most of the damage there, but well, what can you do? So Doom's Rest will be full soon. As soon as it's full, I guess I'll speed it up now till it's full, and then I'll just start attacking him. I think I've described everything I can really in this encounter. I don't think there's anything else I can really say. Okay, so now as you can see, Doom's Rest is completely full. Something has changed in the battle now. You can see the Reapers. They're now all auto-attacking him, helping take him out. I don't have to do Doom's Rest anymore. Neither will they. So from here on out, I can use skill 5, which does 250 damage. And just start spamming that on him. And that's basically all I can do to help fight now. Aside from, obviously, targeting the minions. Which I think this will probably just be an auto-kill on the minions, won't it? So yeah, that's the fight in a nutshell. I guess I'll add in post-commentary. I feel like I've rambled too much anyway. I guess I'll add in post-commentary anything else I think of. On the lore front, what can we say about lore? We can always talk about how he seems to be using undead again, despite the fact that... Shit, oh, for fuck's sake, I hate the way he keeps putting death penalty on me. I guess we can talk about how he's using undead again, which is quite hypocritical of him. But yeah, aside from that, I'm not really sure what to say. I mean, we're in a cool place. I'm not sure if this is the Hall of Judgment or it's the room just outside where we came in that's the Hall of Judgment. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So I don't think it really matters, though. See, it would make sense that this was the chamber that Doom was sealed in, while the other chamber was the Hall of Judgment. It's just a shame we don't see Grenth here. I mean, it would be way too much to ask ArenaNet to create in-game models of both Grenth and Doom at the same time. And in fact, if we'd seen Grenth in sort of actual in-game, it probably would have been... I want to see, what the hell's Razza doing? Razza, you can use your damaging skill now, okay? You can help me out. You don't have to do that. But it would have been nice to have felt like we were all fighting together, I guess. What I like most about this encounter is the fact that we're fighting alongside the Reapers, especially after Doom's Rest is full, and then they all start auto-attacking and stuff. That's really cool. It feels really awesome to have gone all the way through the Underworld. See, look, he just did all that just for 35 damage. It's pretty hilarious. It feels really awesome to have gone through all of that. No death penalty to remove. Just to have the Reapers kind of here fighting by our side the whole way through. It is rather fun. Oh, so here we go. Doom speaking again. He says, "You still believe you can beat Doom? How sad for you." He's a bit like Malix in this regard. As the fight wears on, he'll say different things. And boy, is this fight really going to wear on. Now that I've died. Man, Pain Inverter, I could have been done with this fight by now. I shit you not, guys. Damn it. Whew, there we go. That didn't actually take too long. There we go. So you don't actually kill Doom, you just get his health to about that level. When I actually started focusing and spamming my skills, it was fine. You see, we're no longer a spirit. Grenth has acknowledged the great deeds we have performed. Return to the Hall of Judgment to claim our reward. We get a huge chest spawns here. King Frozenwind comes in. Even more Black Widows, which I find hilarious. Doom has one last word to say. He says, "You can't kill death. This is not over." And essentially the plot becomes that every single year he comes back, basically, which we'll learn about when we go to do the Halloween quest later on. But there we go. There is another line of dialogue I missed while we were waiting. He says, "Doom's irritation grows." He basically said that when he was about on 2/3 of health left. So yeah, King Frozenwind comes in to congratulate us. The Hall of Judgment is quiet once again. The threat of Doom has subsided. Hail to you, mighty heroes of the mortal realm. We servants of Grenth offer our immortal gratitude. My respect is well deserved, as is this token of material wealth that I know the living value so highly. Take it with my thanks and praise." And you get 1,000 gold for it. I almost feel like it would have been better for ArenaNet not to have given us 1,000 gold, just because that seems like such a petty reward for what we've just done. But yeah, Doom will continue to sit here with these like glowing things around him being bound back down in the Hall of Judgment. I'm not sure why they didn't just sort of have him disappear. Part of me thinks that they thought it would look cool for this to happen, which is true. The other part of me thinks that ArenaNet put so much effort into this model and texture that they wanted players to be able to gawp at it for as long as they want after beating Doom. So there we go. I don't think the Reapers have anything to say to us while we're in here. No, but he is still using spiritual healing. That's about it. That's the encounter. I'm sorry that the commentary, well, it feels at the moment like it was really shoddy. I can't believe I flagged that guy away from the door at the start. What am I, some kind of complete retard? But there you go. We fought our way through it. And there we go. The last thing to do is to open the Underworld Chest. And the skull opens up and we get a load of crap here, see? You can get some very rare stuff, like you can get Dhuum's scythe from this thing, you can get some mini pets, but of course it's very rare, and the only way to really have a decent chance at it is to start doing Underworld speed clears, which Dhuum was really added to discourage, so have a little think about that, why don't you? But I think that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed these episodes in the Underworld and the Fissure of Woe. That's about them done. We will be returning to the Underworld, as I say, when Halloween comes, and we'll get a little bit more backstory on what was going on here. But that is basically it. That's all of the elite content in the game, essentially, save for one dungeon, really, or a couple of dungeons in Eye of the North, which hopefully I'll be able to play with you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not sure there's much else to say. I don't want to keep rambling. If you have any questions or anything that maybe I didn't mention, like when I was editing, I noticed I made tons of mistakes and stuff already that I might add like little notes about. But aside from that, if you've got any questions, do feel free to ask me. I mean, like I say, I'm not an expert, but I might be able to offer a few tips. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you. Actually, let's get a shot facing the other way. There we go. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. See you later, guys.